David had always been diligent and punctual at work. As a dedicated employee of a large corporate firm, he had earned a reputation for meeting every deadline, no matter how tight. But lately, the pressure had been mounting, and his nights were tormented by a relentless nightmare. In his dream, David found himself trapped in a dimly lit office. The walls were adorned with looming clocks, their hands ticking away at an alarming pace. At the center of the room stood a grotesque figure, the deadline demon. It had a twisted, elongated face with eyes that glowed like burning embers. "Your work awaits, David," the demon hissed, its voice a chilling echo. It pointed a long, bony finger toward an enormous stack of paperwork that seemed to stretch into infinity. "I can't do this," David protested, his heart pounding. "It's too much." The deadline demon cackled, a sound that sent shivers down David's spine. "There are no excuses here, only deadlines. Time waits for no one." With that, the demon vanished, leaving David alone with the towering pile of work. Panic set in as he frantically flipped through the first document. It was a complex financial report that required hours of meticulous attention. The clock above him seemed to speed up, the seconds racing by. Hours turned into days, and days into weeks, all within the confines of this never-ending nightmare. David's exhaustion was palpable, his eyes heavy with fatigue. His hands trembled as he desperately tried to keep up with the mounting paperwork, but it was impossible. The stress was unbearable. As David reached his breaking point, the deadline demon reappeared, its eyes gleaming with sadistic delight. "Time's up, David." With that, it waved its hand, and the room dissolved into darkness. David woke with a start, drenched in sweat. The nightmare had felt so real, the weight of the looming deadlines pressing upon him. Over the following days, David realized that he couldn't continue down this path of unrelenting stress. He decided to seek help, both from his colleagues and his supervisor. They were understanding and offered assistance in managing his workload. Together, they reshuffled deadlines and redistributed tasks to ensure a healthier work-life balance. As the weeks passed, David felt the nightmare's grip on him slowly loosen. The deadline demon appeared less frequently, and its demands became less overwhelming. With support from his team and a renewed focus on time management, he began to regain control over his work. In time, David's nights were no longer haunted by the deadline demon. Instead, he found restful sleep, free from the relentless pressure of his dreams. He had learned that while deadlines were a part of his professional life, they should never come at the cost of his well-being.